Greetings to you and welcome to the main gym here at Jonathan Aller High School. You're watching Pioneer Basketball, broadcasting across Plain City in the United States. This is the voice of the Jonathan Aller live stream, sitting in the bird's nest, overlooking the main gym here at Jonathan Aller High School for the official final broadcast of 2020. You're watching the exclusive live stream for Jonathan Aller Women's Basketball. This is the voice of the Jonathan Aller live stream, sitting in the bird's nest atop the main gym for the final broadcast of 2020. You're watching the exclusive live stream for Jonathan Aller Women's Basketball. It is Tuesday, December 22nd, 2020, and it is 7:13 here on the East Coast. And we're time for the pregame warm-up here in Plain City, with the varsity starting in about 15 minutes. Tonight, the Lady Pioneers will take on the West Liberty Salem Tigers. Thank you to the Performance Columbus Family and Dealerships for your continued support of Jonathan Aller Athletics, and to Memorial Sports Medicine, the exclusive sports medicine provider of Jonathan Aller Athletics. Currently, the Lady Pioneers are warming up here at the main gym at Jonathan Aller High School. Only Memorial Health's urgent care opens at 9 a.m., so your family doesn't have to wait. With two convenient locations, with one in Urbana and one in Marysville, Memorial Healthcare is only a stone's throw away. For more information, visit memorialohio.com to learn more. We are 11 minutes away from game time here at the main gym of Jonathan Honor High School. And tonight, the Lady Varsity Pioneers take on the West Liberty Salem Tigers. And play a stop, 7:15 left in the first. The Tigers have the ball deep in Pioneer territory. And the Tigers get on the board first. Tigers 2, Pioneers 0. 6:45 remains in the first period. The Tigers have the ball deep in Pioneer territory. Pioneers have possession of the ball, and they are in Tiger territory. And play is stopped. 6:03 remains in the first period. The West Liberty Salem Tigers have 2. The Jonathan R. Pioneers 0. The Tigers have possession of the ball. And the Pioneers got possession of the ball again, going down deep in the Tiger territory. And the play is stopped. 5:40 remains in the first period. Pioneers passing the ball in Tiger territory. The 44 shoots and a miss. And the Tigers picked up the ball, and they are now down in Pioneer territory. Pioneers now on the defense. The 24, Mary Frito brings it out of Pioneer territory. And a score. The game is now tied 2-2. Tigers have the ball. And play is stopped with 4:32 remaining in the first period. Tigers on a substitution. Pioneers have the ball deep in Tiger territory. The Pioneers shoot and score. Pioneers 4, Tigers 2. Tigers have the ball. And play is stopped. 3:58 remains in the first period. Pioneers 4, Tigers 2. And play is stopped. 3:53 remains in the first period. And the Tigers have the ball into Pioneer territory. Can they tie this game up? And the Tigers tied the game up with a shot. Tigers 5, Pioneers 4. Pioneers 6, Tigers 5. Tigers have the ball down in Pioneer territory. The Pioneers got the ball, and they're now going in to the Tiger end. Puts on the brakes. Pass to the 22. The 22 attempts a shot. And that is no good. The 15, the Tigers pick it up. And play is stopped. 2:40 remains in the first period. And the Tigers got the ball. And play is stopped. 2:28 remains in the first period. Pioneers 6, Tigers 5. And the ball is thrown down into Tiger territory. And skip and a miss. Second timeout on the Tigers. 2:25 remains in the first period. Pioneers 6, Tigers 5. Pioneers start with possession of the ball. Pioneers have the ball deep in Tiger territory. 24 goes for a score and misses. And the ball is out of bounds. 2:17 left in the first period. The Tigers are bringing the ball down into Pioneer territory. Pass it around. Pass to the 15 of the Tigers. Pass to the 2 of the Tigers. Pass to the 21 of the Tigers. And it is out of bounds. 1:56 remains in the first period. Pioneers 6, Tigers 5. Player substitution and shift change. To 21 to the 15. The 15 into the hoop, and the hoop is missed. The number 1 of the Pioneers has the ball and bring it down into Tiger territory. And a sweeping upright interception by the Tigers. Bring it back down to Pioneer territory. 15's got the ball. 15 passes the ball to 14. 14 dribbles and passes to number 1. Number 1 is to the 21, pass to the 15, pass to the 21, pass to the 14. And a shot and a miss. 14 right under the hoop. And a score. West Liberty Salem Tigers 7, Pioneers 6. The Pioneers just scored with 58 seconds remaining in the first period. Pioneers 8, Tigers 7. Tigers slowly bringing the ball into Pioneer territory. Pass to the 14. And up to the hoop, and just short of the hoop. And the ball's out of bounds. 45 seconds remains in the first period. Pioneers 8, Tigers 7. .25 to 2. The 2 goes in for the shot and misses. Intercepted by Jonathan Aller. Jonathan Aller is bringing the ball down into Tiger territory. Pass it to 50. And pass to number 1. Number 1 goes in. Pass it to 15. 15 to 44. And back into Tiger territory. Tigers number 2. Number 2, the Tigers has the ball, bringing it down into Pioneer territory. Being defended by the number 15. And time is stopped with 13 seconds remaining in the first period. Tigers do a substitution. Pioneers have the ball. And they bring it down into Tiger territory. Pass to the 50. 50 goes in for the shot, and just short of the shot, and intercepted and caught by the Tigers. And that is the end of the first period here, folks, here at Jonathan Aller High School. That's the end of the first period. Lady Pioneers have 8. And the West Liberty Salem Tigers have 7. You're watching Jonathan Aller Varsity Basketball on your home for Jonathan Aller Athletics, YouTube Live. Memorial Sports Medicine is the exclusive sports medicine provider of Jonathan Aller Athletics. Honda Marysville is open 7 days a week for sales and service. Honda Marysville is closer than you think. And thank you to ASE Feed and Supply Store in Plain City for your support of Jonathan Aller Athletics. ASE Feed and Supply Store is your one-stop shop in Plain City for anything agriculture. For more information, stop in the store. And we are back here at Jonathan Aller High School. This is the voice of Jonathan Aller Pioneers live streams. Make sure to hit that subscribe button on YouTube so you never miss another one of the Jonathan Aller live stream, from football to board meetings to basketball games and everything in between. Jonathan Aller JAHS live stream is your home for Jonathan Aller live streams. Pioneers will start out possession with the ball in the second period. Pass to the first. Pass to 1. And dribbling around. Pass to 44. 44 picked up by the 24, and 24 goes in for the shot. And just short, 21 of the Tigers pick it up and bring it down into Tiger territory. Pass to the 2 to bring it down into the territory. Pass to the 25. Pass to the Tiger 15. And the Tiger 23. Tiger 23 goes in for the shot. Intercepted by 21 and goes in. And time is called before anything happens, but it does not go in. 7:28 remains here in the second period. Pioneers 8, Tigers 7. One goes in for the free throw. And a miss. Goes in and goes through. Pioneers 8, Tigers 8. 7:28 remains here in the second period. Pioneers have possession of the ball. 44 to what I believe is the 15. Brings it down into Tiger territory. 15 passes the 22. 22 bounces out, slaps out of hand by the Tigers. The Tigers pick it up and bring it down into Pioneer territory. Tigers picked up to the 23. Pass to the 15. Pass to 25. Tigers are passing it around. Pass to 23. Pass back to the Tiger 25. Tiger 15. Can the Tigers get past the Pioneers and make another score? And they cannot. The Pioneers bring it back into Tiger territory. Tigers pick up the ball and move it into Pioneer territory. 25 of the Tigers picks up the ball, passes the 2 of the Tigers, pass to 15, pass back to 23, pass the 2, and it is bounced out and picked up and passed in a fashion that I cannot commentate to the 22, and it is thrown out of bounds and caught by the cameraman. Good thing he was paying attention. Tigers have the ball. Bringing it down into Pioneer territory. Pioneers on the defense. Goes it out and out of bounds right in front of the coach. The Tigers to the 15 has the ball. Passes to the 21. 21 passes to 25. 25 to 15. 21 picks it up and scores. The Tigers scores. The Pioneers bringing the ball down in Tiger territory. Puts the brakes on. Passes. Tigers pick back up the ball and bring it down into Pioneer territory. The 2 goes for a shot and misses. 21 picks it up and misses the shot again. The Pioneers pick up the ball. The 44 of the Pioneers. Passes the 24 of the Pioneers. Throws it down to the 15 and puts on the brakes. And time is stopped. 5:25 remains the second period. Pioneers 8, Tigers 10. Got by the 1 of the Pioneers. Brings it around. Passes to the 24. 24 pauses for a moment. Pass to 15. 15 passes to the 3. Oh, and it is picked up by the Tigers. Tigers bring it down deep into Pioneer territory. Goes for shot and misses. Goes again. Tigers 12, Pioneers 8. 5:03 remains in the second period. Tigers make the 3 throw. Pioneer substitution. The 24 of the Pioneers brings it down into Tiger territory. He's down. And lose the ball out of bounds. And brought out of bounds. 4:49 remains in the second period. Tigers 13, Pioneers 8. Tigers have the ball deep in Pioneer territory. Pass to the 14 of the Tigers. Pass over to the 15, almost out of bounds, but just barely catches it off. And pass to 14 of the Pioneers. Tigers, excuse me. Pass to 25 of Tigers. Tiger 25 is kind of blocked in by the Pioneers. And passes it off to the 14. The 14 goes for the shot. And that is just short of going in. Pass to 25 to the 15 to the 2. 2 passes to the 14. And it goes in. The West Liberty Salem Tigers at 16. Jonathan R. Pioneers at 8. 4:03 remains in the second period here at Jonathan R. High School. Memorial Sports Medicine is the exclusive sports medicine provider of Jonathan R. Athletics. The Pioneers and Tigers both have 4 timeouts left as the court is reset. The Pioneers will bring the ball out of their territory and in Tiger territory. The 44 of Alder passes to 24. 24 passes to the 1. The 1 bumping out. And play is stopped. 3:49 remains in the second period. Tiger substitution. Loses bounce, picks back up. 24 picks back up with the ball. The Pioneers passes to the 50, to the 44. The 20 attempts a shot, doesn't go in. And the player's in the hallway, and the ball is out of bounds. Pass to the 50 to Pioneers. It's the ball of the 24. The 24 is dribbling it around. Pass to the 44. Pass to the 1. 1's got the ball. 1 goes in for a shot. And it is in. Pioneers 10, Tigers 16. 3:17 remains in the second. Tigers bringing the ball into Pioneer territory. Set for shot, intercepted and taken by the 44 of the Pioneers. The Pioneers bring the ball out of their territory. And deep into Tiger territory. Pioneers 13, Tigers 16. 2:32 remains in the second period here at Jonathan Alder. 21 of the Tigers brings it around in deep in Pioneer territory. Pass to 15 and the 1. Tigers still have possession of the ball. And substitution for Jonathan Alder. Excuse me, for the Tigers. Pioneers have the ball deep in Tiger territory. And 44. 44 goes for the shot. And is missed. And play is stopped. Pioneers bringing the ball down to Tiger territory. Pioneers 13, Tigers 19. 1:10 remains in the second period. Failed miss. The Tigers lose the ball. The Pioneers pick up the ball, and they will prevail. To the one. Pass to the one. One pass to 24 of the Pioneers. Pioneers pass to the 50. Pass to the one. The one brings it in. And misses the shot when she takes the shot. And play is stopped. 44.5 seconds remain in the second period. Pioneer substitution. And the Tigers will bring the ball down into Pioneer territory. Pass to 21 Tigers. Pass to 23. Pass to 15. 15 passes to 2. 2 to 25. Back to the 2. Over to 15. 23. 23. And takes it in for the shot. And out. And it is out of bounds. 10 seconds remain in the second period. Pioneers 13, Tigers 19. And the Tigers have the ball. Confusion about whether a timeout is called. And play resumes. And the clock winds down. We have finished 2 periods of play here at Jonathan Aller High School. We'll take a 10-minute intermission. With Pioneers 13, Tigers 19. You're watching Pioneer Varsity Women's Basketball on your home for Jonathan Aller Athletics, YouTube Live. Memorial Sports Medicine is the exclusive sports medicine provider of Jonathan Aller Athletics. The Union Rural Electric College Scholarships for high school seniors and the youth tour to Washington, D.C. is now open. For more information, go to ure.com. Every year, Union Rural Electric and the Ohio Electric Cooperative team up to support the community's youth in a variety of programs, taking wonderful opportunities that only your Electric Cooperative can provide. Union Rural Electric, investing in our future members. For more information, go to ure.com. This year, the Jonathan Aller Athletic Boosters Booster Bash the 12th annual Booster Bash will be virtual this year. Exciting plans are in the works. For more information, go to jaboosters.com. And keep an eye on Facebook. Today, tomorrow, together. The new inpatient and outpatient pavilion at Memorial Health in Marysville, Ohio is now open. Take an online tour of their best-in-class facilities. Visit memorialohio.com/Memorial 2020 virtual tour. And remember that Memorial Healthcare's urgent care opens at 9 a.m. so your family doesn't have to wait. With 2 convenient locations, with one off Highway 36 in Urbana and one off Coleman's Crossing in Marysville, Memorial Healthcare is only a stone's throw away. For more information, visit memorialohio.com to learn more. Memorial Sports Medicine. Memorial Sports Medicine is the exclusive sports medicine provider to Jonathan Aller Athletics. Can you point it at the scoreboard? Yeah, there's one right We are back here at Jonathan High School, and the teams are warming up for the back half of the game. The Jonathan Alder Pioneers have a score of 13, and the guests have a score of 19. All right, it's official. We are back here for the third period at Jonathan R. High School. Pioneers score of 13, Tigers 19. Pioneers have the ball. Pass to the Pioneer 50, and the Pioneer 24. And time is stopped. 7:41 remains in the third period. And the Tigers scored. Tigers 21, Pioneers 13. 7:18 remains in the third period. Pioneers have the ball down in Tiger territory. And the ball is out of bounds. Pioneers 13, Tigers 21. And the Pioneers have the ball down in Tiger territory. And the ball is out of bounds. 6:28 remains here in the third period. Pioneers 13, Tigers 21. Tigers on the offense. And the Tigers scored again. Tigers 24, Pioneers 13. The Pioneers bring the ball down into Tiger territory. And a trip over the ball. And the Tigers pick up the ball. And bring it back down to Pioneer territory. And play is stopped. Tigers 26, Pioneers 13. 5:48 remains in the third period. And the Pioneers have the ball, bringing it down into Tiger territory. Pioneers pass the ball to the 24 to the 1. 1 back to 24. And 24 to the 50. 50 to the 1. And we're back to the 1. Pass to the 44. 44 down to 22. And it is out of bounds. 5:24 remains in the third period. Pioneers 13. Tigers 26. Pioneers 15, Tigers 26. 5:08 remains in the third period. Tigers have the ball deep in Pioneer territory. The 24 brings the ball down into Tiger territory, puts the brakes on, passes to the 50. And in, and that was a good. And that takes the ball back. The Tigers get possession of the ball and bring it down into Pioneer territory. Pass to 15 to the 25. The Tigers have the ball. And play is stopped. 4:10 remains in the third period. Pioneers 18, Tigers 29. And third of half court, and the Tigers pick up the ball and bring it down in Pioneer territory. Pass 21. 21 goes in, and play is stopped. 3:57 remains in the third period. Tigers 29, Pioneers 18. You're watching Jonathan Aller Women's Varsity Basketball on your home for Jonathan Aller Athletics, YouTube Live. And the Tigers have the ball down on Pioneer territory. Pass the 2 to the 14. Back to the 25. And the 2 of the Tigers. Tigers keep possession of the ball. And the Pioneers get possession of the ball. Pioneers have the ball down in Tiger territory. 24. Pass to the 50, to the 1, to the 44. Pass to 22. Pass to the 1. The 1 bumps, throws it up, and misses. The Tigers now have possession of the ball, going down into Pioneer territory. .235 remains in the third period. Pioneers 18, Tigers 32. The Pioneers bring the ball down into the Tiger territory, put the brakes on right below the net. Number 50's got the ball, passes off to the number 1. Number 1 has got the ball. Trying to find an opening, pass to the 44. An opening, carries on. Moves to 24. 24 up and attempts a shot, and miss. And the Tigers now have possession of the ball, bringing it out of their territory. And a slap shot by the number 1, and out of bounds. Player substitution. Tigers have the ball down in Pioneer territory. And the Pioneers have the ball, and they're bringing it down into Tiger territory. Pass to the Pioneer 1. Pioneer 1 goes in for a shot and misses. Barely out of bounds, but not. And the Tigers have the ball. They're bringing it down into Pioneer territory. Pioneers 18, Tigers 34. The Tigers have 36, Pioneers 20. 40 seconds remains in the third period here at Jonathan Lawler High School. Tigers have possession of the ball down in Pioneer territory. Pioneers have the ball. And throwing it down into Tiger territory. Number 1's got the ball. Pass to 10. Tigers have the ball down in Pioneer territory. Yes. One second left on the clock. Player substitution. Pioneers 20, Tigers 34. And that is the end of 3 here at Jonathan Lawler High School. The Pioneers 20, the Lions 34. You're watching women's varsity basketball on your home for Jonathan Lawler Athletics YouTube Live. Memorial Sports Medicine is the exclusive sports medicine provider of Jonathan Lawler Athletics. Thank you to the Performance Columbus family of dealerships for your support of Jonathan Lawler Athletics and your support on the Turf Project. Honda Marysville is open 7 days a week for sales and service. We're close to anything. Tigers have the ball down in Pioneer territory. And it's out of bounds. 7:52 remains in the fourth period. The Pioneers and Tigers are substitution. 7:52 remains in the fourth period. Pioneers 20, Tigers 34. Pioneers get the ball. They're deep down in Pioneer territory. Puts the brakes on right below the net and score. The Pioneers score. Pioneers 22, Tigers 34. 7:35 remains in the fourth period. Tigers have the ball. And the Tigers score again. The Tigers are widening their lead. The Tigers 36, Pioneers 22, 7-11 remains in the fourth period. And play is stopped. 6:59 remains in the fourth period. Pioneers 22. The West Liberty Salem Tigers have 36, and the Jonathan Otter Pioneers have a 22. 6:59 remains in the fourth period. Pass to the Pioneer 1. Pioneer 1 passes 24 to the 15. 15 to the 24. 24 in for the shot and miss. And knocked out of bounds. 6:47 remains in the fourth period. Pioneers 22. Tigers 36. And play is stopped. 6:31 remains in the fourth period. Pioneers 22, Tigers 36. Pioneers have the ball. Bring it down into Tiger territory. And out of bounds. .625 left on the clock. .611 remains in the fourth period. Pioneers 24, Tigers 37. And a good free throw. Tiger substitution. Pioneers have the ball down. Play is stopped. 5:09 remains in the fourth period. Pioneers 26, Tigers 37. We do apologize. Our live stream server went down for a moment, but I believe it is back up and working now. So there's a short pause there. But we're back up and working again. 5:09 remains in the fourth period. And the free throw is good. The Pioneers are now within a margin of the Tigers by 10. And it is good. Pioneers 28, Tigers 37. 5 minutes remains in the fourth period. The Pioneers are starting to catch up. Or are catching up, I should say. But will they make it in time? That is what we'll find out in 4 minutes and 45 seconds when the fourth period is over. Pioneers 28, Tigers 37. Memorial Sports Medicine is the exclusive sports medicine provider of Jonathan Alder Athletics. Thank you to the Performance Columbus family of dealerships for your support of Jonathan Alder Athletics. Play is stopped. 4:39 remains in the fourth period. Pioneers 28, Tigers 37. Pioneers bring the ball down into Tiger territory. We're going to put the brakes on right in a minute, and time is stopped. 4:30 remains in the fourth period. Pioneers 28, Tigers 37. And the Tigers call a timeout. Thank you to the Performance Columbus family of dealerships for your support of Jonathan Alder Athletics. Honda Marysville is open 7 days a week for sales and service. Honda Marysville is closer than you think. The Pioneers are lining up. .430 remains in the fourth period. And play is stopped. 4:16 remains in the fourth period. Pioneers 28, Tigers 37. And play is stopped down in Pioneer territory. 3:55 remains in the fourth period. Pioneers 28, Tigers 37. 3:55 remains. Jonathan Alder, 29. West Liberty Salem, 37. 3:45 remains in the fourth period, excuse me. And play is stopped with 3:19 remaining in the fourth period. Pioneers 29, Tigers 37. Play is stopped. 3:02 remains in the fourth period. And play is stopped. 2:44 remains in the fourth period. Play is stopped. 2:33 remains in the fourth period. Pioneers 29, West Liberty Salem 37. .135 remains here in the fourth period. Pioneers 29, Tigers 37. Yeah, 30-second timeout for the Jonathan Alder Pioneers. Pioneers 29, Tigers 37. A minute and 5 seconds remains here in the fourth period. Make sure to hit that subscribe button on our JHS Livestream YouTube channel so you would never miss another one of Jonathan Aller's live stream events. From basketball to wrestling to football and board meetings and everything in between. JHS Livestream is your home for everything live streamed here at Jonathan Aller High School. Subscribe and hit the notification bell. 1 minute and 5 seconds remains in the fourth period. Pioneers scored. So Pioneers 31, Tigers 37. .5 seconds remain in the fourth period. Jonathan Aller 31, West Liberty Salem 37. Pioneers 34, Tigers 37, 23.5 seconds remain in the fourth period. .9 seconds remain here in the fourth period. Pioneers 34, Tigers 37. .14.5 seconds remain in the fourth period. Pioneers 34, Tigers 38. Play a stop down in Pioneer territory with 7.7 seconds. Pioneers 34, Tigers 38. Thank you for watching tonight's game between the Jonathan Alder Pioneers and the West Liberty Salem Tigers. The final score from the main gym here at Jonathan Alder High School is Jonathan Alder 34, West Liberty Salem 40. This has been an official broadcast of Jonathan Alder Women's Varsity Basketball on YouTube Live. Make sure to hit that subscribe button on the JHS live stream. Our next broadcast will be on January 4th, 2021, as the Jonathan Alder Pioneers take on the Dublin Jerome Celtics in women's basketball. This has been the voice of the Jonathan Alder Pioneers live stream. Signing off for the rest of 2020. Wish you a safe and happy holiday. Thank you. Have a great rest of the night. See you in 2021.